So I'm at Ashmere, and I tried the Ned rig all the way down from where I launched by the culvert, and I noticed that there were still a lot of bedding sunnies, so switched to the microfishing. Caught this gorgeous pumpkin seed, but they get bigger. And what I'm hoping today is to use the bluegill. As you can see, my swim bait is absolutely dwarfed by this thing, and yet I've still seen this size in a bass's mouth. Now granted, the bass had died, but the fact is the fish will go after it. So that's your bed. Another one, same size. This is the spawning size, it would seem. What's really cool about fishing for spawning sunnies around the beds is that they aren't accompanied by a lot of other little fish. So you don't have to deal with a lot of dinky sunnies. You know, obviously sunnies are dinky compared to bass and stuff, but they're not the really small sunnies. I think I'm catching the males, and that means that there's females potentially that are even larger, or the females have already laid and everything that's left is males who are guarding the eggs, and then they'll guard the fry if pumpkin seeds or anything like bass. So the other thing that likes to bite the trout magnet is, of course, these little perch. And I see these in schools. Little perch are always in schools. And I think they are opportunistically waiting to feed on sunny fry. And the trout magnet is perfect for imitating fry. It's the perfect size for imitating fry. So we will see. This is a bit of a larger fish. Oh, nope, it's a bluegill. And he does the characteristic peeing on me. These bluegills always are peeing on me. It's a good size, good eating size, but not what I came here for. I think I caught another bedding pumpkin seed. I did a shout out in the Thompson's Lake video, but you gotta get this ultralight, the Placino. It's telescopic. Yo, it is fantastic. It is a bit expensive, 30 bucks. They give you a reel and doodads. So, you know, they try to give you a full combo, but obviously it's not a very quality reel, and the gear they give you is not quality either. But the rod is fantastic. Yes, it is fantastic, and you combine it with trout magnet. Ooh, I stuck this guy good. These are just eagle claw jig heads. Jeez, I rarely hook a fish this well. Oh, don't want to grind my rods like that. There we go. Yep, another bedding pumpkin seed. Alright. What I find very interesting, oh, this guy's peeing on me too. About the bluegill and pumpkin seeds is that they spawn together. Two different species, but they spawn together. Now the nests look different. It's hard to describe the difference, but there's a difference between bluegill and pumpkin seed nests. And bluegill spawn in nest clumps. Pumpkin seeds have a scattered nest. So wherever you see almost like honeycomb, like bees with nests right up against one another, those are usually going to be bluegills. But wherever you have a lone nest, it might not be completely isolated, but it's not abutting another one, that's usually a pumpkin seed, in my experience. What is this? It's another male. Yes, it would seem so. It's not peeing on me. You gotta let them spawn before you eat them. Usually I come to Ashmere to catch fish for eating because it's clean, the panfish are good size, but I would never take any fish off a bed for eating. Spawn fishing is catch and release only. Ashmere has largemouth big enough to eat adult bluegill, which means you gotta keep the population of bluegill healthy, and you don't get that by taking out the spawning fish or even the males that are guarding it. See, these are the predators. These are not the good guys right now. These are the young perch. Might have hatched just last year. And now they're trying to get an easy meal. And what they need is for some large bass to come over and start preying on the perch. That restores the natural order of things. As I said, I cannot recommend this rod enough. A nice ultralight allows you to get the fight from the fish. I like how he has a piece of an insect in his mouth. Ah, crud. Ah, crap. A lot of these perch, they're very eager, too eager. At least I know that they're there for bait, perhaps on another day. Alright, finally I catch something on the Ned, and it's a rock bass. Wow, that is pitiful. I don't know what it is about today, but I can't find largemouth. This is a bigger fish. Okay, well, so I caught another rock bass, but this one was being followed by what looked like a 1 pound largemouth. And of course the battery died just as I landed him. But I'm wondering what I can do to get that largemouth right here at Camp Taconic. Whoa. Everything's off these slides, I tell you. Alright, well, more panfish. Darn it. Another crappie. I do love crappie at Ashmere. They're always quite fun to catch, but they're not what I come here for. And I do think it's kind of cool that you have all these fish right off the camp here. You know, Camp Taconic. Another crappie. Ack. He really got this one. Nice and deep. There we go. Not even bloody. Amazing. Still getting over the fact that a rock bass drew a largemouth out. I thought it was accompanied by another rock bass. No, it was a largemouth following the rock bass. Not sure if it was doing the preying on what it thought was a wounded or injured fish, in which case it was kind of a small bass for eating the rock bass, or just was trying to get the food from the rock bass, which I could see. But whatever it was, there's a lot of fish underneath this slide.